Murdered Iowa college student Mollie Tibbetts is telling lawmakers who are immigration hardliners to stop making her death political. Anti-immigrant sentiments in Iowa went from bad to worse once an undocumented man from Mexico was charged with Tibbetts' murder. And then racist robocalls targeting Latinos in Des Moines started. And now a grieving dad is joining other Iowans in a fight against the rising anti-immigrant rhetoric. Here's CNN's Paula Sandoval.
Hey, Anna, it's been about a week since the funeral of Mollie Tibbetts was held. Since then, her family has been grieving in privacy. Well, yesterday, her father broke his silence with a message to politicians to stop using his daughter as a political pawn.
You saw what happened to that incredible, beautiful young woman. Should have never happened. Illegally in our country.
When some politicians and pundits have refused to listen, Mollie Tibbetts' father says he had to ask again. In an op-ed in this weekend's Des Moines Register, Rob Tibbetts renewed his plea to have his murdered daughter left out of the immigration debate. He writes, "Some have ignored our request. They have instead chosen to callously distort and corrupt Mollie's tragic death to advance a cause she vehemently opposed." Tibbetts' statement comes as nervousness and fear grow throughout the small farming region that was Mollie's home. Because of the suspected killer's undocumented status, some members of Iowa's Latino community feel threatened. Last week, this graffiti was discovered on the street in Des Moines. "Not in our city," responded officials on Twitter, who later painted over the words. A white supremacist group has been calling Iowans with a message spewing hate, calling for a white America in the name of Mollie Tibbetts.
She was stabbed to death by an invader from Mexico.
Another sign of nerves in the Latino community, 2 local festivals celebrating that culture were postponed. One group cited Tibbetts' murder as the reason for the cancellation. Joe Henry, a local Latino leader, is worried about the troubling climate in this part of the country.
Latinos are being threatened, both in social media and in neighborhoods.
A person came in from Mexico illegally and killed her. We need the wall. We need our immigration laws changed.
Some conservatives remain firm in blaming current immigration laws for the fate of this promising 20-year-old. But her father insists Mollie was nobody's victim. Do not appropriate Mollie's soul in advancing views she believed were profoundly racist, he wrote in his op-ed, nor is she a pawn in others' debate. Well, CNN also spent some time there in Brooklyn, Iowa, speaking to regular folks, many of whom told CNN that they do largely support immigrants. They recognize that they form a very crucial part in their farming economy. They do, however, support making E-Verify a requirement throughout the state of Iowa. You recall that's that federal system that allows employers to check out a person's eligibility for working in the United States. The investigation, Anna, has revealed that the suspect in this case was not screened through E-Verify.